My name is Skylar Park, and my individual project is looking at those students who play a musical instrument and the effects it has had on them. While doing my research, I noticed that many of the school systems were still struggling whether or not to keep music and art-based classes. This is something that really upsets me because I myself am a music major at Southern Utah University, so music is something important to me. I also know the effects that music can have on people. When I was doing community service the summer of my senior year, I went and played at an old folks' home. When I walked into the old folks' home, the residents there weren't real lively, they weren't really with it, they kind of just sat and stared off into space. But once I started playing music and I'd played a few pieces on the violin or piano, the students became aware. The members became aware and alive and excited about me playing my music there. I always hated to leave, because once I put my music away or I stopped playing, they sort of just started to slip back into that state of not really being there and just staring off into space. I know the effects that music can have on students as well. I myself struggle with test anxiety and public speaking. It is something that really scares me. But practice and listening to music has helped me learn to calm myself and given me techniques that help me calm and be able to get the job done. There's a current video on Facebook going viral of a student who has a speech impediment. His teacher wanted them to perform a speech orally for the class as their final. The teacher also knew the power and effects that music could have on people, so he allowed the student to practice with music and listen to music while giving the speech. This caused the student to be able to form whole sentences together rather than just a couple words at a time. This is just two scenarios of endless scenarios where music has helped people. By playing a musical instrument, students, kids, adults, really, the musician, learn to use their right and left side of the brain, in addition to bridging the gap between the two. What this means is that when you are in a problem, a scenario, a test setting, really anything, you are able to use the left side of your brain, which is logically, but also think creatively and bridge the gap between the two to help there not be a difference. Endless cultures around the world have beautiful music, and whether it's sacred, religious, or just something they do to bring the community together, everyone loves it, and everyone always says how beautiful the music is, but yet schools are still wanting to cut these classes, and that is something that scares me, because if we don't have musicians who are learning to play, when the current musicians grow old and they pass on, who will play music for us? Music is something that can heal people, and there's a quote that I'd like to end this video with, and it is, "Music can change the world because music can change people." Music is a powerful thing that we need to all understand and we all should utilize.